Alright, so now we True Tenrai versus True Apollo Steed, and we got some commentary from Western Wolves' prodigal son.
Cool. Thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
Nah, it's cool, man. It's good to have you. I mean,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, it's actually good to see you playing KOF.
Yeah. I mean, you got to show the game some love, innit? Like, kind of grew up on KOF, you know what I'm saying? Can't leave it alone
I know
now.
what you mean, you
and
know.
13 is definitely one of the best iterations, you know what I mean? Especially these days with all the, you know what I mean? We had that stint of KOFs that weren't as popular with the tag team, you know, assist characters coming in and stuff, 2000 and so on. I mean, but I think they've kind of brought it back to its roots with 13, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that, man. I'm glad we've got players on it, like really giving it some love.
Yeah, I think what they did was they basically just went through all the KOFs.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, look, here in the UK, we never really got a good time with 2K2 because we got it so late. Right.
We're really behind.
Yeah, and then we had 98. When I look at this game, I kind of see like almost the ease of KOF 97 in terms of execution. Not quite as easy, but you know. Yeah. And then you've got like the basic combos from something like 98. Yeah. And then you've got like, you know, a bit more heavy on execution and timing from 2K2.
And you've also got the originality of 12, where like you know you got Cloriori and characters from that game that were different. You know, Clark's got his hop now. You know, things that were really made different characters new. Old characters different. Yeah. You know, and that's good to see as well.
Yeah, no, they've really.
I mean, because you know it gets hard to evolve characters after they've been around for so long. You know,
that's true.
When you've been trying to tweak them every iteration, it gets harder to kind of maintain that balance, but still keep the characters fresh and interesting. Yeah. And I think they've done a good job with that here. So what's this True? Is this an affiliation? Is it a member? Like, what is it? A crew of players?
It's a team, man.
Okay, cool.
So
that's good to see. No, because I'm not familiar. I haven't seen.
It's basically it was me and a few of the other guys, and these guys were really interested in playing games in general. Right. But we started with KOF, and some of them, like we got Apollo and
Tenrai
and Wesley. They play Marvel as well.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's Marvel and KOF. That's good.
Well, I'm trying to. All right, basically, and it's not like picking anything, but if you look at a lot of the teams that are out there right now in the UK, like a lot of the teams, they're very like it's like a team will play a game. Right. Yeah. So if you look at like Western Wolves, for argument's sake, I'm just talking about the 3 people that we have over here. Right. They're pretty much renowned for SF. Right. Or if you look at like HD, it's like they're moving on to Tekken, but for a while they were pretty much just doing Marvel. Yeah. If you look at Sin, it's Marvel. So like with these guys, when I put them together, obviously I wanted them to start with KOF because they like the game and the game is love. But I'm trying to basically make a team that is actually going to be very good at games. Oh, you wanted it to be about more than just one game. I mean, it's like, so say for argument's sake, I'm in the team, RZA's in the team. Now, RZA is really good at like, you know, old school Street Fighter. He has some of the greatest fundamentals in this country. Of course. And, you know, to have someone like him teaching some of the younger guys how to play, you know, I've got a lot of, you know, a lot of background with games, especially with KOF. And you remember, I went through my stint of playing Tekken Tag a hell of a lot, like you know, I do remember that in the days. And what I want these guys to turn into killers, but on games. When people come into this, you know, like. So do you mean that the whole team play multiple games, or you have your specialty players for certain games? Well, basically, I mean, you know that you're never really going to get someone who's going to be, I hate to use the word, but godlike on every game. Right. It's really difficult, and you know a lot of the guys. Oh wait, let me just update this score. So that was Tenrai, quite convincing win there. I think it was almost an OCV. And there's a lot of history with these two as well. Because really? Oh, fill me in. Tenrai beats a lot of guys. You know? He's very good. He's getting better all the time. He is, but he finds it very difficult with Apollo. Oh wow! Yeah, so it's like he's Superman, and that's his kryptonite. It's alter ego. Yeah, you know. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so he, I mean, because he went in. You know, we were talking about. I was watching as well, and he went in hard that game. Yeah, no, he really wanted to win that game. You know, and obviously in the best of 3 scenario, the first game means a lot. You know, to have that 1-0 up. If they counter pick you, then you still have the 3rd game. You know, those things, all that strategy comes into play when it's best of 3. So that was well fought. So he said, I think if we had a team change, I wasn't seeing. Did he pick Ralph last? Was Steve using Ralph? If not, then this is a character change. Well, he can use Ralph, you know. Okay. And in this game, Ralph is monstrous. Wow. He's really. I don't see much of Ralph actually. I saw a piece of Bala using him at Evo, but that's pretty much all I saw. He's basically what Ralph does. Ralph is a frame trap god. Right. And not only that, he's also a guard crush god. Oh, I see. Heavy hits. Yeah. So see? So because people...
So that's got armor, that movie just did?
if you did the EX one.
Oh, that was the EX one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the EX one.
I didn't even see the blue spark.
It will just go through everything.
Yeah, oh wow, that's quite sick.
Kicked off the floor, you know.
So you got to spend 1 bar for it, but you can combo from that as well, right?
Well, yeah, EXs are really important in this game. I mean, obviously,
definitely.
Like with you coming from an old school KOF background, I can see that you've still got those 98 fundamentals going.
Yeah.
It's like in this game, you'll later on find out that a lot of the EX moves aren't really there to be used.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you'll also find that a match actually changes.
With the properties of an EX.
Character has an EX bar.
Well, I've started using clocks a bit more, as you saw, like the EX Solid Boom,
and that's
really helping.
It goes through fireballs as well.
Yeah. So that's really helping me out. So I do see that at a later stage, having that 1 bar changes everything.
Yeah.
When they see that you've got that 1 in stock, they have to rethink their strategy, how they want to get in and stuff. So is this 1-1 now?
Oh no.
He just took out his Kim there. So
yes.
1 apiece in the second game.
Still
okay, nearly on full life. Oh, nice cross up hard kick, but he doesn't make the most of that combo.
Yeah, he drops it there.
Could have got a lot of that. Oh, really nice stand hard kick there. And he gets in, he's really putting Tenrai under pressure now, going straight to the corner. Okay, Tenrai was a fireball, makes some space.
EX fireball, he takes it smartly there.
I see he favours using that EX fireball. Is that really
the reason he'll use the EX fireball there is because the EX fireball is 3 hits and it kicks you on the floor.
Oh, so a lot of blocks done.
Yeah, so if he's running in behind it, and you're gonna have to be there, you've got to watch for him rolling behind you. You've got to watch for cross up. You've got to watch for a jump on the spot.
Wow,
there's a lot to look out for. And also, you've got to look at your guard bar as well.
Of course, never forget that. Alright, so to Steed there with a really convincing win over Kim. He just ran over Kim that round. I don't know, Kim seemed to blow him up last time, but he just kind of maybe understood some stuff, and he's just banging him up now.
Well, that's these two. I mean, these are the kind of matches that they have.
Just back and forth. Oh,
yeah.
Hail Mary super.
Yeah.
Gets it. A good level 2. He's got another 2 bars in stock and HD. He's not going to want to use that this round though, but he's not going to get a chance to now, and that's 1-1.
Yeah, that's 1 apiece.
Wow. Really nice composure there from Steed, managing to stay in it after that beatdown he got in the first game. He managed to, keep calm, rethink his strategy for the second game, and brilliant comeback with Ralph and Terry there.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He won't let a really bad loss in a set phase him.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a good quality in players to have that. Not everyone can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a match, which you have been in many, especially tournament matches, there are going to be times when you take a really devastating loss.
Oh yeah,
but
totally.
if you're not watching the loss, then...
Of course.
Yeah.
It's what you've taken in from that loss. A lot of the time that wakes people up as well, especially people that know they could have done better. They'll wake up from that and be like, hang on a minute, this isn't me, and they'll change things up for the next game.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes I know it might sound weird, but you can actually get more from losing than actually winning. If you're playing someone and you blow him up,
you still don't understand what he's done.
You don't understand why you blew him up. You don't understand what he's going to change to. You don't understand how he thinks and stuff like that. So go. But yeah, I'll carry on chatting to you lot, folks. But yeah, I was just saying, so if you blow someone up, then you don't always know sort of like what his mindset was in those matches, why things worked and stuff. If he blows you up, you've had a chance to see everything that he hit you with, all his offense, you've seen all his tricks, and you're going to be able to think of a counter strategy for the second game. Obviously it's not good to go down 1-0 because he's going to have the third game to rethink his strategy, but still, to stay in the game and have that strong mind still in place is part of really observing why you lose, especially if you lose that first game really badly. So Simeon just updating the scores here, and it's a fairly even match so far. I mean, 1-1. That's his full life for both characters now. Rio just really taking his time there, taking care of Ralph, that last bit of life that Ralph had. Things like little jump throw at the end are so strong, because people don't want to press a button unless they've got a solid anti-air. They don't really want to press a button and lose that last bit of health, so they're likely to block the jump attack, and then when it's an empty jump throw, all you could have done is really teched it by the time they've landed. So but I think he dropped a HD there, and now he's lost it. He's not going to have it for Yuri.
Wow. He drops it. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
No. He could have. He had another bar, so he could have actually gone for a guard crush. You don't realize how deadly Rio is.
Yeah, no, I have not seen much of Rio, to be honest. He looks really strong in the corner.
No, he's strong. That's it.
Yeah, I like his pin down game in the corner. It looks really effective. I haven't seen much use of his counters though. Those sort of parry moves he's got.
A lot of guys over here are using them wrong at the moment.
Oh, I see. I mean, what are they?
They use them.
Are they really useful? Do they open up a big enough window for a good punish?
Well, basically, most people will use them for frame traps.
Yeah.
But without actually attacking.
Right.
It's like if someone's going to attack you and you want to use one, it's actually good.
Okay. So Steed
and they're
here,
good for like buffering and supers and things like that as well.
Oh, the EX crack shot, that's overhead, right?
Yeah, it's an overhead, yeah.
So Steed here got Tenrai on the ropes now. Last character down to Yuri at almost half bar.
Let's see if
and
Tenrai
Terry Bogard with the corner pressure. Hail Mary super doesn't get it this time. It worked out in the last game, and that's all she wrote.
He's knocked Tenrai out of the tournament.
Wow,
unlucky tenors.
And like you said to me, it's that kryptonite factor.
That's it, man.
That kryptonite factor again.
It's always those two.
Yeah.
Always those two.
I gotta say though, I'm really impressed with Steed's play because in the first game it didn't look like he was going to be able to pull it back like that.
Yeah.
You know, and he really did. I mean, that Terry at the end was just quality in the corner. So no, it's really, really nice
he's
to
got
see.
a good Terry. Another person who's got a really good Terry is Super. He's got a good Terry, but he hasn't used him for a while.
Really?
He's sticking with King, and he probably has one of the filthiest Kings in the world, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I always think King seems to be one of these characters that you can't quite gauge how good she can be. She can take out your whole team, you know, if you're not careful. A character like King, she's very safe. She has really good tools, you know, to keep you at the right ranges, keep you away. So no, yeah, I always think King's a deadly character, especially in tournaments.
Just give me 1 sec, yeah?
No problem.